The amount of hormones that you will get in when you are consuming animals, cattle, that has been injected with estrogen is minimal. Dr. Sean Baker has got a podcast, and if you will go to my blog on TikTok is found on the photo profile, and my blog on YouTube is found in the description of this video. But Dr. Baker has got a podcast, Human Performance Outliers, and he frequently talks to farmers and scientists and so forth, and nutritionists as well. And they talk about this very subject. What about the hormones that is injected into animals? And the answer is very simply this. The effect of that is minimal. If you consider this fact that the hormones that is injected into the animals is passing through the animal's system, it's absorbed and metabolized through the animal's system. So in the end, you might get a little of that hormone in. But you know what will cause you a lot of trouble if you don't sort out metabolic illness? So people focus too much on this little estrogen that was injected in animals, and they forget about the big problem that's currently going on in the world, and that's metabolic health, metabolic illness. If you take a measure tape around your belly over your navel and you divide it by your height, that measurement should be 0.5. If it's more than that, you're metabolically ill. If that is so, your chance of getting COVID, your chance of getting type 2 diabetes, your chance of getting heart attack or heart disease is 70% higher. Metabolic syndrome includes high glucose levels, high triglyceride levels, low HDL, and high blood pressure. And the first one that I've mentioned, the measurement around your belly, it's video number 62 on my blog. Those are the things that you should be concerned about, not the little bit of estrogen that is injected into meat. Why do I say this? There are a lot of plant hormones that you are currently consuming if you are eating plants. Lectins, polyphenols, oxalates, and many other plant toxins that is bound up within plant proteins and carbohydrates that cause havoc in your body. Did you know lectins, for instance, will give you gut permeability? It can cause Parkinson's disease. It causes inflammation. Go and watch video number 60 on my blog. So, products like beans, tomatoes, peppers, and even potatoes has lectins in it. Those are the things that you should be concerned about. And of course, a high carbohydrate diet and a low fat diet and cooking with seed oil. Those are the things that will cause trouble. Let me tell you about 2 tests or studies that were buried, that did not came out. The one study was running from 1966 to 1973, and it was not published until 2013. And it was about unsaturated oil or unsaturated fat, with other words, canola and sunflower oil in the diet, versus animal fat, with other words, butter. And what the people wanted to do was to show that butter is bad for you, but it was not the case. The mortality rate went up with the unsaturated fat group, the canola oil in their diet group, with 62%. It was called the Sydney Diet Heart Study. Go and check it out. It's video number 60 on my blog. Also, the Minnesota coronary experiment that ran from 1968 until, and it did not come out for 16 years. It ran from 1968 until 1973, and it also did not come out. And when it came out, the mortality rate was also not published. Why? They asked the guy on his deathbed, why didn't you bring out the mortality rate? He said he was not happy with the outcome. They wanted to prove animal fats are bad, and they're not. So follow me on TikTok as well. And this video is part of the frequently asked question that I have here on YouTube. But in the description, you'll see my TikTok link. It's rivero.health.coach. And thank you for everybody that follows me here on YouTube. I'm building the frequently asked questions, and I'll see you on TikTok.